Okay, fellow YouTube viewers, I'd like you to guess what these twin Mikuni carbs possibly be off. Yeah, we're getting ready to partially disassemble, clean out the gunk out of the bottom end, and this is my new toy, a 15 litre ultrasonic bath. So I've got some simple green down there, going to batch it up and pour some hot water in there to get the temperature going, probably cook it at about maybe 60 degrees. But yeah, these carbs here, grab a look here, she's had someone sticking a screwdriver up in there to see what's going on. We've got that there, so I'm going to pop the bottom of the carbs off, remove the main jet and the pilot jet, soak it for a couple of runs through the ultrasonic cleaner, put it back together. But alright, just wait, hold 5 seconds and I will show you what these are off. Alright, this is a 1995 Ducati Monster that I picked up locally on Marketplace. It's only got 6,053 kilometers and it's got the road racing tachometer on there as well, which is quite a hard thing to find these days. But yeah, this is a 1995 Ducati Monster. Previous owner came off of it in the mid to late 90s, and after that it sat in a garden shed. It's not deteriorated but a bit weathered, sitting in the moist climate here in North Queensland. They went ahead and got it all serviced. Looks like they've done the tyres, the chain, got a new looks like a starter motor down there, got a new fuel pump. But also I did find one thing, and we've got a earth or something on the coil here that was not sitting on correctly, so I've peeled it up and brought the pin down, clamped it on a bit better and got it on there just like the other one, make it a little bit better. So we've got that there. So it did sound like when I inspected it, it was running, but it was running with the choke on, so it did sound like that it was running on one cylinder. It was very, very beefy, so not having that on the coil, that would have solved that problem. But a bike with that many kilometers and sitting for that long, I decided that it's best to, even though the carburetors supposedly had been cleaned out, I'm going to go back in there and ultrasonic bath them and get it going. So anyway, this is pretty much the bike that saved Ducati, the Monster. They were making some pretty mediocre bikes towards the mid to late 90s, where you had the R1, one of the most exciting things coming out of Japan, come out. You had the CBR 900 Fireblade. There was quite a few very nice bikes coming out from Japan, but nothing really out of Ducati until this thing arrived, which then all the other manufacturers decided to start copying with their design. So, but anyway, this is what I've got happening here, this Ducati Monster. Waiting for the battery to arrive tomorrow. I'll clean up those cards. I've got a carb kit coming, but I think I might get away with just ultrasonic bath cleaning. But yeah, that's it there. I've got the parts there, I've got the owner's manual. So anyway, let's see how it goes, and I'll get these carbs cleaned up. Alright, so I've taken the screws out on the bottom here, and obviously we've got one here that's quite questionable. So either previous person who was working the bike couldn't get into the carbs or started our thing, but we've got left hand, we've got a LH here, left hand marked on the side there, so obviously somebody's been inside here. Let's see how it goes. And I did find some questionable, oh, there goes a bunch of fuel. I did find some questionable residue on the inside where these sit here. So anyway, let's pop the cap off. It's yeah, they've got a little bit of like gumption and crap on these jets here, and we've got this one here. So that looks like a bit of fuel bowls are nice and clean, but time to resort to the manual. And I'm going to undo this here, and I'm going to see if I can get into. Does it come up? No. I'm going to see if I can get into this section here and get that all cleaned out. So we've got the ultrasonic bath cleaner, so I think if I remove this jet here, and I can get through down into there, and I can release that there and see what's going on right inside there, and then yeah, clean up those jets, reinstall it. Oh sorry, clean up the bowls have been all nice and clean. There's a little bit of gunk down the bottom there, but can't say it's not too bad, like a bit of greenery. See if the ultrasonic bath can clean that up. We'll see how we go. I think I found my problem, which is all this dark matter around here. There's a jet down inside there. That'll be severely clogged up. This one's nice and clean. This one, that looks very, very questionable. So I'm going to back out the pilot jet or whatever jet's inside there, and then I'm going to stick it in the ultrasonic bath. Run it through a couple of times, hopefully it breaks through everything, put the carbs back together, and tomorrow I'll be putting it back on the bike. I've just brought these two jets out of these here, and this is the one from the side, and absolutely no way that fuel could be passing through that. So that's going into the ultrasonic bath. So that's from the cleaner side one, but I suspect that's pretty blocked up as well. And this one here, so I'll probably get some copper wire poking that through, stick it in the ultrasonic bath, and then yeah, see how I go reassembling it. Anyway, so I'm going to set up this bath and get that to it, and put them back together, and hopefully I'll have one carb extra working, so both will be working because of the those two jets right there. Alright guys, see you soon. Alright, we've got a running Ducati, running a lot better without the choke on, but I do believe we've got a heat related problem. When it heats up, it's got a problem with the pickup coils that come into here, so we're just going to see how long it takes for it to cut out. The time at the moment, I'll just get my phone out, it's 11:24, so we'll see how long it runs for, but she's sounding a lot better. Like, sounds like a bike now, but we'll see how long she runs for. I've got pickup coils coming, and I also have new igniter boxes coming, but there's a bit of a wire problem there, so I'm going to be replacing them out anyway, even though the bike's running at the moment. But we're going to see how well it goes. Also going to check the battery charging voltage and see how that goes. Alright, yeah, there we go. We've got a running Ducati. Pulled the multimeter out, and I've got 126 ohms over both of these things, so it hasn't got an open circuit, but a little bit suspect on that. Or the igniter coils, so I've got both the pickup coils and the igniters coming. So that's about it for the Ducati for the moment. Get it back together and wait for parts to arrive. Alright, cheers guys, bye bye.